The earth press building system provides labor savings because unskilled workers can be used to construct a building. A 12-inch rammed earth wall is soundproof, fireproof, bulletproof, long-lasting, and requires very little maintenance. Rammed earth offers excellent thermal mass properties to average out extreme temperatures. The blocks absorb the heat during a hot day and release it into the house during night. At night, the blocks absorb cool air and release it during the day. This provides savings in heat and air conditioning. Rammed earth blocks are natural, non-toxic, and environmentally friendly. They do not outgas toxic chemicals. Blocks conserve our natural resources. They're made from the Earth's most abundant resource, soil. Less wood is used, and forests are saved. Also, rammed earth blocks require little or no water, unlike cement, which consumes a large amount of water. You can use the earth press to build any type of structure, from large custom homes to low-income housing, commercial buildings, schools, warehouses, and more. Building a rammed earth structure is simple. The first step is to excavate the building site. In fact, the soil turned over during excavation may be used to create the blocks for your building. Next, create a foundation. You can use either a poured concrete slab foundation or a foundation wall designed for a wooden floor. After laying the foundation, a footing needs to be set, which will hold the blocks. The footing should be wider than normal. As with the foundation, the footing can either be poured concrete or wood. Now, you are ready to make the rammed earth blocks and build the walls. The earth press can use most of the soils in the world to create excellent blocks. Most soils are composed of a mixture of sand, silt, and clay. The best soil is a mixture of all three, with clay being the key ingredient. The moisture content should be between 3 and 15%. Too much sand can cause the blocks to crumble. Too much moisture can cause them to crack. If the soil is too sandy, clay can be added to achieve the right balance. Similarly, sand can be added to soil that contains too much clay. As another opinion, up to 10% Portland cement can be added to stabilize the blocks. Adobe International will conduct a compressive block strength analysis prior to construction to ensure good block quality. As the blocks come out of the machine, you can stack them, adding a little water between the blocks. No drying or curing time is needed, and mortar isn't required. The dry stacking method gives the wall greater flexibility. Because of the heavy weight, the blocks bond together, creating a uniform mass. The uniform-sized blocks produce a straight and even wall. To ensure wall straightness, use plumb lines tied to 2x4s, which are leveled and perpendicular to the foundation and anchored at each corner. Dennis Hempt, a contractor in Milan, New Mexico, who specializes in rammed earth construction, explains this technique.
This 2x4 is attached to the foundation and it's plumbed up in both directions and then braced with these two braces. This is in the trade is called a story pole, and it's truly plumbed to that corner. And then the layers, as they're going up, the layers of the block they can use this string line attached with this little block here. You can buy these at the local hardware store. They run the string by, and then that gives them a straight line to install their blocks off of. Otherwise, if you don't put that string line up and they start eyeballing it, the walls are going to start doing this, and they're going to start doing this. Because it's real hard to build a 40 or 50 foot long wall and have it all straight.
You can adjust the earth press to make different size blocks to fill in odd size gaps, or you can chip the blocks to make them smaller. On corners of the walls, use the masonry technique of overlaying the blocks, alternating a block from one wall with one from the second wall. This connects the two walls. There are several methods to create windows and doors. The preferred way is to build a wood frame, set it on the block wall, center it, and drive 3-inch screws into the block. A power screwdriver makes it easy. Another method is to tie a metal lath to the wall. The lath strips are nailed to the wood frames. As the Adobe wall comes up to the lath, it is folded down over the wall. Mud is applied and the next blocks are laid over that. About 4 strips are used on each side of a door frame and 3 on window frames.